All right, so you've worn your makeup all day. You don't want to start over. There's no time to start over. You want to go out for that evening. You want to do a smoky eye. The thing to keep in mind is you can't go dramatically different than what you've done all day. So far, we've had Alex in kind of coppery shades. So what I'm going to do is do a burgundy smoky eye. Now, because I'm putting more makeup on top of makeup she's already got on, I'm going to once again take and put powder underneath her eye so that I don't, it will catch all the fall off from the shadow I'm about to put on. Now, even if I was to do a smoky eye from the start, I would still highlight the lid right here. So the fact that it's already highlighted works for me. But because I am doing a smoky eye, I need to add more mid-tone because I don't want this to be as highlighted as it is currently. So I'm gonna take my number 27 brush. I'm gonna take my mid-tone, starting at the base of the lashes. I'm gonna work it across, coming all the way up into the crease. That starts the smokiness. Open for me. Doing it on the other eye. Taking my clean number 28 brush and blending that out. Look at me. Blending it out. And you can see how that's already started to get rid of a little bit of that highlight, but you can see where I've kept that highlight right here. And that makes the smoky eye a little more subtle, a little more beautiful, I think more beautiful. Because many times when you do a smoky eye, if you just do the whole dark smoky all the way around, it can look like someone socked you in the eye. I like to make mine a little more subtle by highlighting that inner part. I'm now gonna take my accent color, which is just to give you a point of reference, that was her contour color the last time. I'm going to more of a burgundy. So you can really see the difference in how much depth I'm adding. So I'm going for a really deep, rich burgundy smoky eye. I'm gonna take my number 27 brush again because it has the flexibility and the shape to help me with my smoky eye. Starting at the base of the lash line, because remember that's where we want the darkest. Kind of patting on the color and blending it out. And you can see how it's already starting to smoke up that eye. And you can definitely see why I needed that powder there. Really kind of working my color at the base of the lash line. Now taking my number 28 brush and blending that out. Now be careful not to pull up too high. You don't want the brow bone dark, but you don't want to align either. So you really got to keep that blend right at that crease. If you pull up too far, you're not going to have that lightness left at the brow bone. Now to make it even more intense at the lash line, I'm going to take my number 40 brush. I'm going to lay it at the lash line and pull up. That helps it really be dark at the lash line. And to make it leaving a little smokier, I'll take my burgundy and I'll mix it with a tiny bit of black. Just right at the lash line. Okay, now I'm gonna add a false lash because I always think a smoky eye looks best with a false lash added. I know you've seen me apply false lashes before. Remember, the trick is to measure. Cut off the excess length. So you cut it, and then before you apply it, you're gonna take and you're gonna paint the band of the lash with black liquid liner. What this does is it helps it make it look more natural. Then you're gonna apply glue. Let it start to dry. While it's drying, if you will round out the lash, it will help it shape to her lid better. You're letting it dry, letting it get a little tacky. Not tacky as tacky, but tacky as sticky. Not tacky like Alex, tacky like sticky. And then you're gonna simply lay it right on top of that black liner you drew on earlier. Open for me. Okay. Dang, girl. No, just kidding. Now I'm positive you should model. Taking the other side, once again, taking it off. Now when you pull it off, you want to push down as to not get glue on the little tacky glue that is adhering it to the case on it. So you want to push down and pull it off. You're going to trim. You can see there's little clumps. You're going to trim outer 3, which is the same width as I made the other. You're going to paint that band. Then we're going to apply glue as we did the first time. Take and round it, letting it get tacky, tacky sticky, not tacky like Alex. Think what I'd say about you if I didn't like you. No, I wouldn't talk about you if I didn't like you. I only make fun of people I like. No, seriously. Up and look down. And now laying it right directly on top of that black liner you put on earlier. Now, if you were doing this on yourself, I know that you've learned this in every false lash video I've done, every video I've put false lashes on. You can lay a mirror down on the table in front of you. And Alex, if you were to look down into the mirror, can you see yourself in the mirror?
No. Yes.
Okay, but see how it puts her eye in the right position? Then she could then lay the lash on. She'd need a bigger mirror.
Yeah.
Bad example. Letting it dry. Now the great thing about this adhesive is it starts out cream and it dries clear. Look down. As you can see, as I'm brushing off that powder, how it saves it from getting dark underneath here. Also the glue from the lashes started to dry. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add color underneath. Now, for a typical smoky eye, people would really drag that color really far down and blend it out so you've got this really big area with smoked out color. I want it to look a little more modern. So for it to look a little more modern, I'm gonna take my number 40 brush, I'm gonna take that burgundy, and I'm gonna lay it, look up for me, right up next to the lash line. I'm not gonna drag my color really far down, yet I'm gonna get the definition that I want. And that will give me the depth without it being so drug out and almost like a black eye looking. And to get it more intense, I'm gonna take my black that I lined the top with, and I wouldn't do this every day, but for an evening out, it will not hurt. I'm gonna line, look up for me, the inside wet tissue of the eye. This will create an intensity that really looks great with a smoky eye. And you can see how that really like gives her an intense smoky look. I'm then gonna take mascara, and all I'm gonna do is take her natural lashes, do a coat of mascara that blends, look down for me, that blends her lash into the false lash. Now, because I'm changing her to a smoky eye, earlier we lined her lip and really filled it in. I'm gonna blot off that past lip color. I really want her lips to be pretty non-existent because her eyes are so dark. I'm then gonna take just a tiny bit of concealer and I'm going to conceal her lips a bit. What that's gonna do is give me a really soft, subtle canvas to create a nude lip on. And you really want to make sure you get the edge of the lip open wide. I'm going to take a sheer nude lip gloss, because you have to, whenever doing a smoky eye, you have to do a soft nude lip. If you do anything with too much color, she's just going to look like she belongs on a street corner. And you can see by me concealing her natural lip first and getting rid of that more defined lined lip from earlier, it really softens the whole look.